So hey guys, before I begin my review of Aquaman issue number 6 right here, let's show you what I also picked up today for comic books. So I picked up Teen Titans issue number 6 right here. Very excited to read it because after issue number 4, things are getting really exciting with Teen Titans. Also picked up Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 7. This also comes with a free digital copy. So there's a code in this comic, and the first person to message me, or whoever asks for it, if you really want to read it, just message me and I'll give you the code for it. So yeah, Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 7. And also I picked up The Flash issue number 6. There was a variant cover of this where the Flash was running and he's frozen by Captain Cold. But I didn't pick that up because I actually like this cover better because you get to see Captain Cold, really. So it's great because, this is the first time he appeared in the New 52 or in the Flash comics because he's been mentioned, that he's escaped from prison and whatnot after the blackout in the last couple of issues, which I still haven't reviewed yet for you guys, and I apologize, but I will get to it when I do have the time. I'm really busy with stuff. I don't want to, use that excuse, but that's really what's going on. I'm really busy. And also, there will be a package unboxing because I have ordered some stuff and I really would like to share it with you guys until everything, comes in the mail. Hopefully it comes out by next week, but I don't know. It should be exciting. I'm telling you, it's going to be really exciting because I'm excited for these packages. So let's get to it with Aquaman issue number 6. In the last issue of Aquaman, basically they're setting up for a new storyline where, Aquaman is going to try to figure out why or how Atlantis got, sunken. So that's basically what happens in issue number 5. And now issue 6 picks up. Not where issue number 5 left off until the end of this issue, but we, basically this whole issue mainly focuses on Mira. I can tell you guys that this is sort of a filler kind of comic today, that this issue is sort of filler, but what I have to say, I don't think it really is filler. I think it's really good. I love this issue. So this, like I said, is mainly more focused on Mira. So basically in the last issue, we saw Mira go out to go, get dog food. So that's where, that's where this storyline picks up. So Mira's at a supermarket. And she basically is going to, find dog food, and then the manager of the store, the creeper he is, starts hitting on Mira and being a total pervert, touching her, and she warns him, "Don't touch me, get your hands off me," and he doesn't, he ignores the warning, and she grabs his arm and breaks it. And upon breaking it, she causes a big commotion where the cops comes in and, tells her to freeze and whatnot. And, she sort of resists them and she sort of fights back against them. But technically, she does surrender in the end. And basically, one of the persons that actually works there, I think her name's Jennifer, she tries to tell people that she was basically trying to defend herself because she did give him a warning, "Don't touch me," You don't put your hands on a girl when you're not allowed to, and they can actually sort of have the right to, defend themselves because, it could be, if they touch you in a way that's sort of perverted in a way, you can sort of, I guess, fight back. But yeah, everybody takes this as a wrong idea, and basically, yeah, of course, she surrenders because she doesn't want to, look bad in front of everybody. She's a hero, she's not supposed to, fight against humans, even though she doesn't really think highly of humans at all. And it really does show a lot in this issue, because after she gets arrested, they find out that there's basically a guy who killed his wife, and he's escaped from police custody, and is going back for his daughter. So Mira is, taken to the, crime scene, and basically we see the guy, holding a gun to, his daughter's head. And Mira sees this and she tries to come to his, to her rescue. Now, upon doing so, we see Mira's powers. Just wow. Now, I'm not going to tell you what she does, but we will see her powers. You get to see her use her powers in this issue a lot, and it's really fantastic to see her use it. And I really liked how she used it against I'm not going to call him a thug, but the guy who was holding the gun to his daughter's head. So, yeah, basically, she stops him, and she doesn't you know, really do much damage to him. Well, I can technically not say that he didn't kill him. That's what she didn't do. But yeah, so in the end, you know, she runs off, and that's how the issue ends. The girl from the supermarket comes back with dog food and gives it to her, and, you know, tries to prove that all human beings aren't that bad and evil. Because, you know, generally speaking, in this whole issue, that's basically how it ends. And in the end of the issue, we see Aquaman come back and tell Mira that they have to talk to Dr. What's his name? Shin? Dr. Shin? Yeah, they have to go talk to him about, or, you know, find out who sank Atlantis and whatnot. And that's how the issue ends. So speaking of this issue, now, I didn't want to give too much information out. I just want to, you know, basically give you a summary of what happened in this issue. So I really like this issue. It shows a lot in this issue about Mira, because this is basically building Mira's character. We saw Aquaman get introduced, and we did see Mira get introduced at the same time, but we mainly focused on Aquaman and didn't focus on Mira at all. So this issue is great because it focuses on Mira herself. And like I said, people might think it's filler, but it's basically generally, you know, building her character up. So we learn sort of Mira's backstory in this issue too, which I did not want to mention at all whatsoever. You're going to have to read the issue if you want to learn her sort of her backstory, or sort of why she's here with Aquaman. But yeah, so upon saying that, you know, you also get to see her views for human beings. Like, you know, Aquaman, you know, thinks humans are, you know, sort of, you know, important. To her, she doesn't think so, because she was in, you know, she lived in Atlantis. She was there for a while. She, you know, just came up with Aquaman a while ago, so she wasn't here for, you know, the longest time like Aquaman. Aquaman was raised, Arthur was raised on land, not in Atlantis, not in water, while Mira was, you know, raised and born there. So, you know, she views humans differently than Aquaman. We see her views in this issue, how she thinks they're incompetent, and they will always make fun of them. Like, seriously, they still push this on, that they still make fun of Aquaman and Mira, as saying, like, oh, your weakness, you're away from water, you can't use your abilities or whatnot because you're away from water. You're pretty weak because, you know, water's your strength, and if you have no water, you're weak. That's what they basically push in this issue. Now, you all know Mira. She has the ability to control water. So, basically, you know, they're screwed, you know? And she does say that, oh, you think our weakness is water. But what you guys don't know is that your weakness is water. And she proves that in this issue really well. And that's true. We can't live without water. But yes, we see Mira's view on human beings, and we see her character develop a bit more, or we learn more about her character in general in this issue. That's really what happens. I really, 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 really like this issue. If you guys didn't find this review really all too interesting about this issue, then you don't have to pick it up if you don't want to, but I highly suggest you do, because if you want to really learn about Mira, pick this issue up. You know, it's not boring at all. I found it really interesting and great, and I, you know, totally just give it a shot, because basically this really doesn't have to deal with anything with the main general storyline, but it's a great read. You know, it's great to read about Mira. So that's what I have to say. Highly recommend you guys picking this issue up. Don't try passing it. If you guys feel like you want to pass it, then go ahead. It really doesn't change much if you do pass it or don't pass it or whatnot. Yeah, so that's my review on Aquaman issue number 6, and I hope you guys like this review. So thanks again for watching, and see you guys later.